Welcome back to the Fierce and Femme podcast. We are your hosts, Rami.
And Alicia. And today we have just a super fun random episode. I'm so excited
Me
for
too.
it. We just thought we'd switch things up, a little bit lighthearted. We've been giving you lots of advice, lots of wisdom. So today we literally just went on Chatgpt and typed in random questions to ask your best friend that's also your podcast co-host. And we just picked our favourite top 10 questions. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to kick it off.
Okay.
If we switched lives for a day, what's the first thing you'd do as me?
If we swapped lives for a day.
Freaky Friday vibes. I knew this would be a hard
I mean, I've just run one of your Pilates classes and have no idea what I'm doing.
Could you imagine?
That would be so funny. That's exactly what I would do. Slay. All right. What is the funniest rock bottom story that you can laugh about now?
Wow, dude, throwing me in the deep end.
Yes, sir.
The funniest rock bottom story. Funny and rock bottom.
Yes.
It
It doesn't have to be too rock bottom.
I feel like almost the start of this year.
Oh, yeah.
Like it wasn't, I mean, it felt like rock bottom at the time. But now I look at it, I'm just like, oh my God, I was such a drama queen.
Yeah.
But the story behind it is pretty much I was just moved houses. It was a big shift in terms of I just was experiencing a lot of loneliness. And then just started questioning, do I really want to work for myself? Because I was working from home all the time. And now I'm doing the exact same thing and as happy as I've ever been. I'm just like, why did we have that moment of feeling that? But yeah.
The power of just rise and sis. Keep going.
Mm-hmm. All right. I've got another bit of a random one for you.
Oh, great. I love random ones.
If you could have one super low stakes superpower, like always parallel parking perfectly, what would it be?
Oh, so I can't like teleport because that's
No,
always
so
been my
I don't know
favorite
what the low
superpower.
stakes like means.
Okay, like I guess doing something every day perfectly.
Yeah. Like something random that would just be so easy to have.
Oh, like being like a bloody master chef or something. Does that count?
Yeah. Maybe never being able to make a bad meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm a fantastic cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'd still want to teleport. If I had any superpower, I want to teleport. Okay? Anyway.
Good to know.
Thanks. If you could relive one day exactly as it was, which day would you pick?
You know what? I'm going to be really cute right now and say, do you know what I'm going to say? I love the day that we celebrated my birthday with you and Lana.
Don't cry.
I was like, your eyes just got so glassy. It was just so much fun.
Aww.
It was just like so random, but it was so wholesome and fun.
Slay. That's for
Yeah.
real friendships. Yum.
Okay, now we're going a little bit deeper.
Oh my God.
What do you think your younger self would be proud of about who you are?
Now I'm really going to cry.
Oh no.
Just going for it and always pushing through, just regardless, you know? Obviously, parents divorced, dad dying, breakups, all the things. Like, she would probably just look at me and be like, damn, girl, like, you're doing this, even though we went through that. That's what she'd say.
Slay.
What's the scariest risk you've ever taken?
God, you're really making me think. The scariest risk I've ever taken. I'm like trying to still talk because I realize you guys are listening to us. So, but there's nothing in my brain right now. I feel I could say just starting the business. It didn't feel scary at the time, but I think there's lots of scary things that come up now on the day-to-day that it's like, well, we did that at the time and now we're here, so now we're just going and going and going and just I feel like there's lots of things every day that are really scary, but not one that stands out as like this massive big thing. Because I think I always and almost like I'll be okay. It'll all be okay. It'll work. It'll work itself out.
That was cute. It's going to be okay.
I'm excited to ask you this one.
Okay.
What's one belief you held for a long time that you've recently changed your mind about?
Yeah, good one.
I knew this would be good for you.
Definitely around money. That like, you know, rich people are bad or whatever, insert negative quote about rich people. Like I believed that for the longest time, and then this year specifically doing a lot of like money mindset rewiring because I obviously want to be rich. So
Obviously.
I need to like rich people because I want to be one. And I think that just like stems from growing up not having a lot of money. Like we would just naturally look at people with money as, you know, stingy or selfish or whatever it is. Like, oh, you know, just typical terms that you would say about rich people.
Yeah.
Like rich dogs, filthy rich, like literally that's the shit like I'd say. And then you don't realize how much of an impact it has on your beliefs on rich people because there's also really nice, lovely rich people out there. And I'd like to be one of those. So that's a belief that I've changed.
Even changed my perspective of like the more money you have, the more you can help people.
Yeah, exactly. Like the whole more money, more problems.
More money, more problems.
It's literally only if you create that. It's just about what you do with your money.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like we could have a whole money episode.
I know.
Oh.
If you want to, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, speaking of money, what's your ultimate when I'm rich and unbothered purchase?
Oh, this is hard. This
I
is
already
hard
know mine.
because this. What's yours?
A Mercedes G-Wagon.
Okay, slay.
Yeah, straight away.
See, I find this difficult because I suck at spending money on myself.
Oh.
Yeah, which like, I mean, wait, let's not get into that right now. But
like the limit doesn't exist, so what are you getting?
mine would probably be something like a house. Oh, no, actually, I know exactly. Jared will know this. My partner's a boat person. And I don't like his boat because it's a stinky, smelly fishing boat. And love you, babe. I love him, not the boat. Yeah. Anyway, but I've said to him, if you have this boat, I would come on it. And it's called something like the Sunseeker 3000. And it's this full yacht that has like a pool on it, has a spa on it, has like a movie, has all these things on a yacht. So we'll say that would be my purchase.
Good one.
Nice. You gotta. If you had to start your life over from age 10 with your current mind, would you?
It's such a catch-22 question because everything has led me to here. But also, yeah, I think there's like a lot. I think the thing that comes to me is like there's a lot I would do differently with Dad. Yeah. Whereas everything else, I'm like, whatever, that's fine. But I think that like I always look back and be like, you know, I wish I saw him more, wish I did this more and da-da-da. So that would be the only thing that I would do. Otherwise, like I'm just such a big believer that everything really does happen for a reason. But anyway, for the context of the game, like I probably would then.
Yeah.
Just for that specifically.
Yeah.
You know?
That's beautiful.
Thank you. This is fun. If your body could talk, what would it roast you for the most?
What the fuck?
I don't know. Just throw a spanner in there. It's really calling you out.
Is
Sorry.
it roasting me about my body? Or is
whatever
it
your body
roasting
wants
me?
to say.
Oh my God. If my body could talk, what could it roast me about the most?
Mine would be like, stop eating those marvelous creations.
Maybe I'm such a lolly person.
Oh, cute.
So maybe that. But even like I'm thinking in terms of like if my body could talk, would it roast me about the fact like when it really hurts in workouts? Like, fuck off, bitch. Don't do this to me sort of thing. Like,
yeah.
Stop making me hurt.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
These are such random questions. Chatgpt really pulled through with like
the
rogue questions. We're also flying through this a lot faster
I know.
than I thought we would. Okay. If you had to live in any movie universe for a month, which one would you pick? I knew you would like this.
Oh my God.
Options are endless.
Harry Potter. Like, send me to Hogwarts ASAP.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
See, unpopular opinion. I don't like Harry Potter.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
What would you do?
Do you know where you would go? Oh, what would I do? I would just be like the strongest fucking witch there. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be like
is there anything
Hermione.
you'd want to experience?
Oh.
Like specifically?
Probably like riding a dragon or something.
True. Do they do that in?
Don't talk to me.
What What movie? I'm such a rom-com person, so I feel like the movies are just like their normal life.
Right. Just like a love story one.
Yeah. Or maybe like a princess movie.
Or maybe like any movie with Michael B. Jordan. I take back Harry Potter. Love you, Bass. He knows. I was literally like to him in our group chat the other day. I was like, if Bass doesn't propose soon, Michael B. Jordan's going to swoop in. He doesn't have, Bass, you don't have long, mate. Anyway.
I'll support you in that decision.
Thank you. Thanks. So, Michael, if you're listening, I'm ready.
Well, this is probably a good backup question.
Right, what is it?
It's my turn.
It's me to ask you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what's a totally random talent or fun fact about yourself?
I feel like nothing to
Why? What?
I feel like I don't have a random talent.
Well, a fun fact then.
Well, fun fact, which I forgot to mention in our business episode. I used to be a makeup artist. Well, when I was in year 10, I was a makeup artist. Did my friends' makeup and everything, and technically started my own business.
That is a fun fact.
But didn't remember. Well, like you forget all this shit.
Yeah.
That's a fun fact. Oh, actually, this is a fun fact. I'm missing a ligament in one of my ankles.
I don't know why I found that fun.
So literally my ex-stepdad, so my brother's dad, let's not get into all of that.
The family tree.
Anyway, is a physio. And when I was younger, he could literally like pop my foot out of the socket and it wouldn't hurt. And it would be so like fun to watch because I would watch him like literally moving my foot out of the socket and I don't feel anything. But we don't know if I was just born without it or if it's somewhere floating around my body. He said it could literally just be there, but it means that I roll my ankle all the time because it's just not there to like keep it in place. But I guess I always forget about that. That's a
random.
Fun fact.
Yeah. Thanks for letting everyone know.
Now you all know my deepest, darkest secrets. Well, this is going to be a good one to bounce off what we were talking about before. Do you believe in the one? Or do we find love through choice and effort?
Wow, that's a good question. I feel like a bit of both. I feel like choice and effort, though, is so important because, like, I also believe in the saying, like, you can love people and let them go, right? Because you can still love someone, but if they're not doing the things that you ask or, you know, whatever it is, it's kind of like, well, is that enough? Is just love enough? And I don't think it is. Like, even when like Vass and I went through our breakup, we were still very much in love, but we were very hurt and the hurt trumped the love. And that's a big reason as to why we broke up. But then I could also turn around and be like, well, he must be the one because we got back together and it's been really great. So I feel like my answer is hard, but I think I would choose the choice and effort. Like I'm just an action person.
I think, I know I'm not meant to answer this, but anyway, I think as I grew up, I'm such a princess girly and like Prince Charming and all that sort of stuff. But I think as you like become an adult, you're like, it is so much choice and like I've been in a relationship for 5.5 years now and it is choice and effort over and over and over. It's just
not that easy.
No.
As people might think. Because people are like, oh my God, you've been together for so long. But it's like, yeah, but that's come with challenges, hard conversations, breakups, breaks, whatever the fuck your relationship looks like. Like it's not always picture perfect.
Rom-coms.
Yeah.
Sadly, it's not real life.
Literally. That was a really good question. I really like that one. This one, you asked me this. If your younger self saw you now, what would she say?
Wow. I think this is something that always comes up when I do like visualizations and things is just like, I did it or you did it or we did it sort of thing. And I said this on the business journey episode, but I just always knew I wanted to do something and have my voice out there and be a known person, I guess is the way to put it. Like I was always putting on shows and singing things and I used to do singing and love all that stuff. And there was a phase where I did lose a big part of that because of fear of judgment, which was an episode that's either coming up or you've just heard. I can't remember, but anyways. But that really, really consumed me. And I think that I'm getting a lot of that back because I heard recently it was actually my mentor speaking on another podcast of if you don't know your purpose or if you don't know who you are or something, think about like who were you as a kid. And I've just really been trying to anchor into that because I was such a confident, outspoken kid. I was school captain in primary school and just loved doing all the things, but then equally was called bossy a lot of the time and all those sorts of things. So I think now being in a position where I do speak my voice, I am honest and it's not bossy, but I know that I like things the way that I like them. And that's okay. And I think she'd just be really proud. And I think hopefully she'd be like, that's really fucking cool.
Absolutely she is.
Yeah. Thanks. Well, this is a good one too. What's a childhood memory that still shapes who you are today?
That shapes me. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I was such a tomboy.
Really?
Oh yeah. Huge.
Oh my God.
I was such a tomboy. Like my family would always be like, I was like dad's little boy. Like he never got a boy, but he got me. Yeah.
You should see the shock on my face.
I'm surprised you're shocked because I feel like this ties in with obviously probably being a police officer did this, but like being quite masculine more than femme. And I think that like does tie in from the fact that when I was little, it was kind of like, it was always so out of the ordinary when I wanted to start wearing makeup or dresses and stuff like that because I was such a tomboy. Like I was always just like dressed in like hoodies and trackies and outside playing like footy with dad, and I was playing Tekken with my cousins. Like I loved fighting games, literally like obsessed. So I feel like I guess that's not a memory specifically, but a few memories put together just to explain that being a tomboy really shaped a lot of like the masculinity in me today.
This is random, but I just want to ask this off the back of that. What would be one of your favorite childhood memories?
Honestly, at like our old house, so we had, when we were all living together and dad was around still, we had our backyard, but then behind our backyard we had like a huge land. So dad created a gate from our backyard, so we would always host family events and parties,
fun.
or like cousins would always come over because we'd go hang out in the back, and because like I have a huge family, like we're 20 odd cousins on each side at least, we would always play like British Bulldogs or cricket or footy, literally, or dodgeball or whatever. Like we were just, it was just, I feel like I had the most fun. There's so many more fun memories I could talk about, but that was literally my fave, like having all of that space and having so many cousins that we just always had so much fun out there all together. Yeah. And dad cooked mad food, so we're always getting a good feed as well.
So good.
Literally. This one's more back into relationships. So what's the hardest lesson that love has taught you?
Oh, that's a good question. I was like, did I write that down for you? I think I saw that somewhere on my ones. The hardest lesson. I don't know if this really, this is just how I'm going to answer it because this is how I feel like answering it, is that I'm worthy of it and to accept it.
That's beautiful.
Thanks. And I think before Jared, I had lots of experiences with guys where I would, I guess, use my body, or knew they would probably only want me if it was to do with something sexual. And then I would always get hurt because I am a lover girl. Clearly, you probably, after all the rom-coms, everything, I'm such a lover girl. And I think that even comes from, I grew up with divorced parents, and I've always just idolized like having that perfect relationship and everything, which is definitely not what I experienced in high school and all these things. And people would have boyfriends, girlfriends, all the things. And I would either have friends with benefits situations. Sorry, mum. I know.
Sorry, mom.
Just ignore that part. Anyways. Or it would just always be something where it wasn't that like emotional connection and that sort of thing. But I always would just let it slide because I was such a like lover person. And I think, with Jared, who love you so much, he's hopefully listening to this. He better be listening. But no, he just showed me that like he put so much effort in, and I think at the start it was, well, even over the years, it's been hard for me at different times to accept, like, is this actually real, or is it just that, like, you're trying to compensate or do different things, and just accept that, like, it is, and I'm worthy of, like, all the love and all the effort that he puts in. So Big shout out to Jared. He's done a lot, but I think that I can't remember what the question was.
Perfect.
But yeah, I think that receive, be open to receiving.
That's beautiful.
Thanks. Okay, this is so on the...
Oh, nice.
We've gone
Is this
from
fun?
deep to like a fun one.
Okay, great.
If we had to go on a reality competition show together, which one would we win?
I just feel like Big Brother would be really fun. Like, we're obviously not going on Love Island. We're in relationships. And also, even if I wasn't, I was literally having this conversation with Vass yesterday. I was like, ew. Like,
I could never.
Even if I was single, I would still rather have so much more fun on a show with like games.
Yeah.
And I feel like Big Brother, unless we trained for like Ninja Warrior.
What about like Amazing Race?
Oh, that could be fun.
I feel like we could
Is that the
win
one where
that.
they travel and shit?
Yeah, I reckon we could win that. Let's do it.
Our
next venture.
We could. Watch this space.
Because I think they get clues and stuff and they travel places. And
you do it in pairs.
And you've got to be fast and like find the quickest way to get there. And
no, you actually seeded a really good idea. Mate, the
podcast
world's our
is
oyster.
Going global. Imagine we're on Amazing Race touching for a podcast.
Dude, that'd be actually so fun. If you had to define yourself in 3 words, what would they be?
Can I just say, I need to give a bit of backstory to this because at the first retreat I went to, this question came up and I had a panic attack because of it. Because I didn't like the words that came up. Oh. Yeah, so that's so interesting that you've asked that question because it's been 2 years since then and the words have definitely changed, which is really cool. But the word that came up at the time was perfectionist, which I definitely don't resonate with anymore.
Yeah, that used to be me too.
Now I'm almost sometimes sliding into type B that I'm like, what have I done? But 3 words would be, I'm going to say loving as the first one. I feel like I've already said that 10 times.
Yeah, 100% loving.
Compassionate, which I feel like ties in. And passionate. Because compassionate and they're different.
They're different.
Compassionate's like I have compassion for people, but I'm also a very passionate person.
Yeah.
For myself and what I do.
Yeah, that perfectly sums you up.
Thanks. All right. This is the last one I've got for you. This is a bit cute. Okay. Do you think we'll still be close in 20 years? And what will our friendship look like then?
No. You want to boost your ego. Of course you're going to be friends in 20 years. Wow, what will it look like?
You'll be 50, I'll be 40 something. Holy shit.
I'll be 50.
Because in my head I'm like doing the math.
Bruh.
Holy fuck. What will it look like?
Well, you've just changed the whole tune now. I'm thinking about being 50. Anyway.
She's freaking out.
No. I feel like I love our friendship currently. Surely it's just going to amplify because we would have done so much more.
This is like the 5th episode of the podcast.
I know. So, yeah, I feel like it's just going to be even more tight-knit, even more open. You know what? We're just going to be like sisters at that stage. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is making me emotional.
Oh, really?
In a good way of like, imagine 20 years there might be little kids running around.
Oh, fuck. You're right.
But also we have...
And Vass is like, it better be in 20.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Yeah, I know. The tubes.
Yeah, cute.
And we're going to have this on record.
I know. Watch
That's
this space
cute.
in 20 years. We've hopefully done the Amazing Race. Sorry, my last one. If our friendship ended tomorrow, what would you remember most?
I mean, that would suck.
Yeah, I know.
I think similar to just like you've healed a lot for me in friendships. We can't cry at the end of the episode. But I think similar to like in Jared, I think I even voice messaged you yesterday of like I fucking said like, dude, I've been trying this whole episode.
We're doing our best.
But you've healed so much for me just that I can be honest and I think even the difference I was saying to someone today of like, we have a 7-year age difference between us, but are so close and also have such different backgrounds, opinions. The amount of times we've talked about this podcast and been like, do you like that? And one of us has been, nope.
No, we are so opposite. Sometimes it's so funny.
Equally just works so well, and I think each other's biggest cheerleaders just want the best from it, and I think I would just remember all that.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. That was really fun. If you guys have specific questions that you would like us to answer, please message us on Instagram at Fierce and Femme Podcast. We would happily answer whatever fun, spicy, sassy, deep questions that you've got for us.
Because also, we actually do have a Q&A episode coming up very soon.
We do. And we're pretty unhinged. Like, we'll say it how it is.
You just heard a lot.
So, yeah, please feel free to DM us, and you know the drill. Follow us, rate us 5 stars on Spotify, subscribe on YouTube, all the happy, fun things that we love and appreciate so much.
Love you so much.
Bye.
Bye.